At the Open. All-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at this, it's sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thought, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the future, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and die. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watch watching them candles profits while I'm still in my same big profit. They used to watch me move them packs. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profit. Hey, Suge, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profit. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profit. That TTG money gang. Hey, make profit. We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream, and what a day it is today. It's a banger of a day inside of True Trading Group. My name is Michael Edward Parinati. I go by Michael Edward, and I've been trading and investing for over 17 years, folks. I began my career working at T3 Alpha Fund in New York City, my very first job at a college where I had to go through a 3-month educational training program before they let me touch $1 of their money. That's where I learned how to become a trader. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession. The stock market crashed, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group, and along with my team of 10 professional trading mods and over 30-person staff, we've helped thousands of traders from all over the world reach their goals. We actually have members in 115 different countries in True Trading Group, guys. Truly a global community. For those that don't know, TTG is the fastest growing and highest rated premium online education platform that combines university and professional level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools, live workshops, and individual mentorship for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. We also cover all styles of trading. We do day trading, swing trading, also long-term investing, something for everybody here inside TTG. But you see, we take that university and that professional level of curriculum, which is a simplified and expanded upon version of the 3-month training I received working at the fund in New York. We paired that with today's top financial tools that give you more information, help you make better decisions, increase your chances of success. Most retail traders, unfortunately, don't use these tools because they're expensive. It's going to cost you around $5,000 or $6,000 a year for you to go and pay for them on your own. I know that's a lot of money, but I also think you need these tools. That's why we've spent years building relationships with these companies so we can offer their tools and their products on our platform at no additional cost to you. So right away, it saves you around $5,000 or $6,000 a year and gives you access to some of the top tools that are out there for traders to use. You'll also get access to our members, the most educated, helpful, supportive, and successful community of traders that you were ever going to find. Not to mention all of the real-time trade alerts from the moderators and myself that have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate amongst us all as a group on all of our executions of around 80% now going on the last 3 years. So if you're ready to learn trade and profit for real, folks, you've all come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here on this YouTube channel with myself, other TTG Pro Trading mods, and special guests. Drop golden nuggets, give you free lessons, education, trade ideas, and analysis that can all help you become better traders. So if you've not done so yet, go ahead and smash that like button. Turn on your notifications. Of course, make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you guys have not done so already. What a start to the week. If you guys were on the live stream last night we did a live stream, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and I went over with you guys why I believed that this week was going to be a big week. I told you that last week we had not 1, not 2, but 3 triple-digit gain trades called out inside of chat last week. 2 of those actually being over 200% gain. And I told you that I would not be the least bit surprised if we saw more of that this week, because I believe that the volatility was really going to start to turn itself up. I told you that last week after you had the Fitch downgrade of the U.S.'s credit rating. I told you the volatility was going to pick up. I told you that everything had changed. We talked about yesterday, the markets were down 3 consecutive days in a row, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, expecting a bounce back day on Monday, and then continue with all of that volatility as the CPI inflation data comes full focus at the end of this week. Yes, we are going to be getting an inflation report on Thursday. Oil prices have been rising. Wheat prices have been rising. What is that going to do to the CPI number that we're going to get on Thursday? The market has gotten very, very, very complacent, expecting lighter than expected CPI numbers because, I mean, hell, why not? Why wouldn't it? The last couple of months, this inflation data has come in drastically under the expectations. So everybody is anticipating, again, another light CPI print. But with some of those commodity prices beginning to tick higher in the month of July, what is that going to do to the overall inflation number? That yet to be seen, and that could be the second headwind, the second catalyst to really create that volatility and shake things up in this market from carrying on to the volatility that we saw last week. Last week, it was all about the credit rating cut. It was all about earnings. But now this week continues to be about earnings. And you still have some major companies reporting earnings this week, many of which that are out right now: Palantir, Lucid. There's a handful of the companies that have reported earnings here after the bell that we'll get to in just a moment. But then it's all about inflation. So this week is going to be all inflation related, and it's going to be earnings related. Last week was all about the downgrade in the US's credit, and it was all about earnings. So lots going on here this week. And I told you that this was going to be a big week. And we started off on Monday without disappointing. Not one, not two, but three absolute bangers inside of True Trading Group. Want to give a huge shout out and a big congratulations to all the members of True Trading Group that were able to capitalize on today's trading action. A little bit of variety today also. We traded a small cap, SVFD. That was good. SVFD was good for a 47% gain. Tesla put options, good for an 87% gain. Amazon call options, good for 100% gain. So now you're talking about already on Monday, already locking in and securing a triple-digit gain for members inside True Trading Group. That's Amazon call options today, Tesla put options, and SVFD small cap. That's trading the stock itself. So there's a lot of variety here inside True Trading Group, guys. A ton. There's different moderators in True Trading Group. We all trade different things. We all have different styles. It's very important that you get exposed to a variety of trading styles. See, a lot of people discovering what your trader identity is and really figuring out what type of strategy is going to be best for you is extremely important when you guys go through your trading journeys. A lot of people go on YouTube, they see, oh, look, this trader made $10,000 today. I'm going to trade exactly how that person trades. But that person's style may never work for you. If you're a police officer, if you're a school teacher, if you're working on a construction site, if you are driving an ambulance truck, you are not going to physically be able to get in and out of trades within a matter of seconds or minutes. So you can't try to follow someone that trades that way. That's called a scalper. Scalpers are in and out within minutes, sometimes even seconds. You cannot try doing that if you have a full-time job. If you are not in front of your computer, undistracted all day, every day, you cannot implement that trading style. That is why we have very specifically built the True Trading Group moderator team of all of our professional traders with variety and diversity. Some of us trade stocks. Some of us trade options, some of us day trade, some of us swing trade, some of us like real high volatility stocks like Tesla and Netflix and Enphase and Nvidia. Others like lower volatility stocks like Ford or Asan or United Airlines or Carnival Cruise Lines. Others like the medium volatility names like a Roblox, in Amazon, in Alphabet, in Apple, a Meta, a Microsoft, an AMD. Very important that you guys get exposed to a different variety of trading styles. And to go through today with you guys, I have a very special announcement that I want to share with everybody here on this live stream. And today was a big day in chat, right? So congratulations, members in True Trading Group. They were able to capitalize. Matter of fact, members of True Trading Group, do me a favor, because I know that this is a great day. If you guys made money today in chat or just in general, you know what? If you guys are making money and becoming better traders because of True Trading Group, I want you to go ahead right now and type the number 1 in chat. Again, members. I'm talking to members, and we have a ton of members that are on here with us. Members, go ahead right now, sound off, type the number 1 in chat if you are making money and you guys are becoming better traders. This is for members now. And I think a lot of this, and if you're not a member, pay attention to how many people are going to type the number 1, because I think a lot of this really has to do with these people really learning, truly learning a professional means here, getting real education, guided by real professional traders that are showing them different ways that they can capitalize on this market, even if they can't be in front of their computer undistracted all day, every day. I think that's unrealistic to just think that all of you have nothing else better to do than stare at charts and stare at scanners all day, every day. Well, lucky for you, we do. That's what the moderators in True Trading Group are here for. We do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. I mean, we even tell you guys before the market even opens, we even tell you guys, okay, we tell you exactly what stocks we're focused on, our entry points, our exit points. So you know exactly what the moderators are going to be doing before the day even begins. And then we're always on the microphone with you. We're telling you what we're doing. I tell you where my orders are. Like today, SVFD, that was my trade today. SVFD is where I made my money to 47% gain on the stock itself, a small cap. But I told everybody on the microphone before the stock was halted, wasn't even trading. And I told everybody, guys, listen, coming out of this halt, we drop down into the 140s, under 150, and that level holds. I'm going to get long SVFD. We'll see if we can squeeze up to over $2. That was the entire premise behind that trade. True or false, members of True Trading Group? Did we or did we not? Did I not come on the microphone and say, guys, SVFD, I'll pull up the chart just for you guys so you guys can follow along so you have a point of reference. So you have a point of reference on the trade. This stock up over 100% today. And right here at this exact moment, this is what the stock looked like at this exact moment. I came on the mic and I told members, guys, I'm a buyer of this in the 140s. Coming out of this halt, if you hold the 140s, I even drew a little box. I said, right here is going to be my buy zone. Okay, so right there is going to be my buy zone. So everybody inside True Trading Group, everybody knew that if this stock opens out of the halt, drops in this zone, and does not break beneath VWAP, I'm going to be a buyer. Well, what happened? We came out, we dropped right down into the buy zone. There it is. There's the buy zone. Okay, so right there's the buy zone. You guys can see. And then I stepped in and I got long right there at $1.44. $1.44 on the entry right there in the buy zone. And then the stock just took off like a bat out of hell, ran up right there over where? Where was our target? What do we say? Over $2. There it is, $2.35. High of the day there on SVFD. And we were able to capitalize on that entire move right here through. And that's a 47% gain. This is actually a textbook setup. It's a setup that you guys will learn as a member of True Trading Group. But these are the opportunities that you are missing out on by sitting on the sidelines. Never mind the opportunities in the long-term portfolio that you've missed out on. But this is just one of the trades from today. Okay, another one of the trades today was in Tesla. Put options, 87% gain. You can see Tesla rolled over today. Another one was Amazon. This was Amazon. And when we talked about yesterday, long Amazon. Look at that. Nice little beautiful move there. That was nearly a triple-digit gain for members inside True Trading Group with the initial entry coming right back here just after 10 o'clock in the morning with the entry there on Amazon. And then you double bottomed it and you got this beautiful recovery move back up to 142.50 following the great earnings call, the great earnings that Amazon had after the close on Thursday. So you got some of that strength in Amazon from last week really came back into the markets. But see, these trades I'm showing you right now, that Amazon triple-digit gain and that Tesla 87% gain, those were not my trades. Those were two of the other professional trading mods inside of True Trading Group, one of which is a brand new Trade Alert mod that I'm happy to introduce you all to. So we got a very special live stream in store for you all here today. And what I would like to do first is I would like to introduce you to one of our professional trading moderators that you have seen on this live stream several times before. We actually just had her on the other day because she was going over and recapping the monster trades that she had last week, had another big one here this week. I want everyone to give a huge shout out and a big TTG Ayo to our moderator, Shy.
Ayo.
There she is. What's up, Shy? How are you?
What's going on?
You know, I feel like every time
I'm just getting started.
You really are. You picked up right where you left off.
Mm-hmm.
You picked up right where you left off. Last week was huge,
Yeah.
right? 3 triple-digit gains, 2 of which were over 200%.
Yeah.
And now here you go, coming right back, flying in with Tesla.
Got to.
Unbelievable trade today on Tesla. Hit it not once, but hit it twice.
Yeah, I reloaded.
I know you did. I know you did. I'm reloaded. I know you did. So this was what, 87% gain, if I'm not mistaken?
Well, it went from like $4.80 to $9, so somewhere 90 somewhere.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, how dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you fall short of the triple-digit gain?
It actually went to $9.60, and I thought about taking some off
just to get the 100. Just to get the 100.
Just to get
No,
the
that
100.
was That was a really great trade today. And I got to tell you, Shy, you know what I have noticed is one of your best trade setups is the gap under the 50-day moving average and the retest to be short, and then the move back to the down. That is, I don't know if you've known this or not. It's your favorite setup.
When I did my boot camp, I did a options boot camp. I call that the Joker. Like, have you ever seen like a deck of cards where you have your Joker, your aces, and your kings?
Yep.
So my jokers are always moving averages. If I get any stock that gaps under a moving average in the retest, that is my number one idea. I'm 100% of the time. If I'm wrong, then I'm just going to be wrong because I'm taking that trade.
Yep. And you took that trade today, and it was an aggressive one, and you just went right after it. No hesitations, just went right after. Walk me through kind of this Tesla trade, and then stick around with me, hang out, guys. I got a very special announcement. Follow as soon as we recap this Tesla trade with Shy. I have a huge announcement for everybody on this live stream, for all the members of True Trading Group, and for all of our viewers that are on this channel. Something real special that we're going to share with you. So let's go ahead. Let's dive into this Tesla trade, Shy. Walk me through the setup. We already talked about that 50-day moving average. I've got the charts, but talk me through it.
Well, Tesla originally wasn't on my watch list this morning. My number one idea was Enphase at 140, and that one worked out as well. So that was my number one idea. But news came out during pre-market that the CFO was leaving Tesla. And when that news came out, as soon as the news came out, we gapped underneath that 50-day moving average. And now that becomes my Joker, right? Like now that becomes the cha-ching trade. So when we gapped underneath it, I had it at top of my list. I put it at the top of my watch list so members knew that's exactly what I was looking at now. And it just worked out. Intraday we gapped underneath it. We didn't quite get back to that 254 level. It was kind of the same trade that I love, right? Where we get that intraday double top right around 253.
Yep.
That 3-minute chart. You put your stop right at the, it's Tesla. So you got to give it at least 75 cents to $1 above that 50-day moving average. Intraday. So I got in on that third candle right there. Yep. And then I put my stop. Yep. And that's it. You got the trade line curling down. You have an increase in volume coming in.
And stop what? Above 254?
254, like 50.
Yep. All right. So let's put this right here. Yep. Give some extra wiggle room for the volatile stock. Guys, I'm going to identify for you in red. So the red line is the stop loss. The white line is the resistance level. That's your double top. And then the white box, that is Shy's actual entry on the trade. And again, let me go back to the daily chart just to show you guys so you can visually see what Shy's talking about that 50-day moving average. This dark blue line, not the teal blue up here, the dark blue line at the bottom of the screen, that's the 50-day moving average. Okay, that's the 50-day moving average. Now you'll see support, and then today you gapped underneath that level, right? Today you gapped underneath that level.
Yeah.
So right off the open, that's when you got, I'm going to go back now and take you back to the 3-minute chart. And then off the open, you get that bounce back, and then there's the double top, and then there's the entry with the stop loss above that 50-day moving average. So that was the setup, guys, on the daily into the intraday. There's the entry. Shy, talk me through the executions for the rest of the way.
I mean, it's easy, So like we take profit. I have my take profits. So I got in the 250 puts at 938. I got my average was around 42 because I averaged into that position. I took profit at 940 at 550, 941 at 605, 946 at 665, and 949 at 730. Now I was in like a smaller position that I normally trade with because it's Tesla. So when we got that bounce back right around 10 o'clock, I reloaded that position and still in the 250s, and I reloaded that at 650. So those contracts were at 650. So now this becomes a brand new trade to me. All right. And then so I took profit at $9.59 at $7 because we're approaching that 245 level. Right. So I need to that's my first take profit. And then it's almost money after that, 1106, 775. And then we got to $9 and I took some more off. So my $9 one was at
Right after 11:30, right?
11:32.
Yep, there it is.
Yep.
So, folks, there you have. These are your executions here for Shy on the Tesla put option trade. So you'll see initial entry, and then profit. So 4 take profits, and then reload back into the position, and then you can see then 3 take profits following that. So basically, 2 trades in one.
Mm-hmm. So some members because some members don't like to trade off the open, so they probably didn't take the first one, but then they caught the reload, and it still went from $6.50 to $9. So
yeah, that's still a beautiful trade. No matter you had multiple opportunities, and then you also had it kind of sat here for a little while too, and like really just sat around that VWAP area for like an hour or about 30 minutes or so. Before then making that next leg to the downside. So, I mean, plenty of time to kind of position yourselves, get into the position. That early morning entry, like Shai said, that's more of an aggressive, like you're confident in the trade, you're going after it, which Shai did. And then that second entry, a little bit more of a conservative entry that people that maybe are a little bit shy off the open, no pun intended, can get themselves into.
So
beautiful.
The question is, where was the stop after the reload? I put it at the initial morning low.
Okay. So, yep. Okay. Great point. So after this reload, guys, then that stop loss gets moved to here.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's going to be the initial morning low. And I'll just take you guys back here. There's your initial morning low. So after you broke it, and when you broke that initial morning low, you had a really nice increase in volume, right? To kind of confirm that break. So that's why you can set your stop loss now back above that level on that reload. And you can see we never got up to test that level. And then you got that new low of the day, that consecutive sell-off, that momentum to the downside. And then again, taking more profits off the table as the stock continued lower.
And I noticed, it looked like a lot of take profits, but because I am an aggressive trader and I play those contracts that are so close, as aggressive as my entry is, I'm just as aggressive as taking profit.
Yeah.
Like you just have to be, because again, I always, I'm not trying to catch the top or the bottom. I try to live somewhere in the middle of the trade, make my money and get out.
Yeah, I think it's just a great trade, and now we're coming back. We talked about last week being a huge week for members in TTG and some of the trades that have been called out. And now here we are, and it's Monday, and you already have 3 really good trades between Tesla, SVFD, and then also Amazon trade today. So it's just been just a great way for us to start the week. And I keep telling you guys, this is the volatility that's in this market. These are the opportunities that are out there. The market really didn't even move that much today. Today was actually a low volatility type of day in the overall market. The markets basically just went sideways and just slowly, little by little, kind of pushed itself higher.
You had calls, puts, like whatever your trading style is. Like, Uni, she's gonna be here in a minute. She's typically more bullish. I'm typically more bearish. And you had whatever you like today. You could find different trade setups. Another question was, were my profit targets triggered as market orders? No, typically, I will set my. I learned all this from TTG, but I set a limit order and I let the stop run into my trades. All right. I let the stop run into my price, my contracts run into my price. I just typically calculate around where it would be by using the delta. And when it got to, I took profit at 70.75. The bottom of that candle was at $8. So I'm a little close, but it's Tesla. So you're not going to get it right. I mean, I'm not going to bottom tick every candle, but I try to set it where I think the price and the options will be.
Yeah, and that's a great point, guys. You don't want to try to top tick and bottom tick moves. When you try to be that cute with your entries or your take profits, that's when you have a greater tendency. That's when you have a greater tendency to miss fills. So you want to make sure that you're not being greedy with it when you have profits like that, like Shai did in Tesla. Take advantage of them. All right. So thank you very much for that one, Shai. Well, now I told you guys I had a very special announcement to share with everybody on this live stream. And as of today, I am very happy and proud and excited to announce our brand new Trade Alert moderator, who was previously an educational mod, previously was a member, and is now turned full-time trading mod at True Trading Group. Someone that's been trading since 2009. All right. So right around that same time that I kind of got my start. I got my start in 2007, right into the craziness of the great financial crisis. And this person got started right in 2009 after the markets had just bottomed. And then that big bull market really started and really ensued. And that's where this person has learned. So you're talking about someone that's been trading now since 2009, has been a full-time successful trader, and is now part of the TTG Trade Mod community, and has been part of the family for a very long time. An amazing trader, someone I'm very happy to call now a TTG mod. Everyone give a huge shout out and a big welcome to, you know her all as Uni the Unicorn. Everybody give a shout out to Andrea Weber.
Hi everybody. Hey Mike, thank you. That was nice.
Hey, welcome. Yes.
Hi Shai.
What's going on, Uni?
Just doing the thing, you know?
Yes, doing the damn thing. Yes. So, yes, Andre, I got to tell you, I am, it's so exciting to have you now alerting trades. I got to tell you, it's been a long time coming. Members have been dying to get some of your trade alerts, and you've been trading so damn well. And you're such a great trader and such an amazing educator. So for people that don't know, and I'll give you a quick little rundown on Andrea, and then I'll let her kind of go through and give you guys her whole story and talk about her style. But she was a member of True Trading Group, and she would always help other members. She would hold these presentations, and she would do these workshops inside of our STR After Hours chat room just to help other members be successful and to help share her knowledge and share her experiences with other traders in True Trading Group. And when I tell you guys that True Trading Group is a family, and when I tell you that our members genuinely give a damn whether or not each other fail or succeed, I truly mean it. And that has never been more evident than in the work and the energy that Andrea puts towards the TTG community, the TTG family. The members are grateful for it. We are grateful for it. And with that being said, I want to officially welcome you in front of everybody as a Trade Alert mod at True Trading Group. And now why don't you, Andre, the floor is yours. Take a couple of minutes to tell us a little bit about yourself, a little bit about your background and the trading style that you now are implementing.
Okay, so yeah, I like you said, I started in 2009, right as that market was shifting, right? So obviously I traded the majority of my career bullishly, right? Because that's what happened. That's what it was. It was a market. We got a little bit of, pullbacks that, occasionally you can do verticals with and sell against it, all that kind of stuff, and stuff. But, and then I came to, and I was swing trading, by the way. That's what I was trained as a swing trader. So I've been swing trading until I joined you guys. And I don't remember, but it was like 2 or 3 years ago. I think it might've been 3, I'm not sure. Yeah. And then, and I remember on the live stream, I asked you, Mike, oh, do you guys swing trade? You're like, yeah, we do swing trading in here. Then I got in here and I was just like, oh, I used the intraday always to sort of hone my entries for the swing trading, for entries and exits. So I was already familiar with it, but I realized just in watching you guys and everything, why don't I do this? This is cool. Let's do this. And so I sort of just shifted to the same exact stocks I've been trading for so long as a swing trader, instead of switching to the micro caps or whatever. And it just flowed. I was just able to take my visual technical skills and just transfer them right onto the intraday chart, and then started seeing things I hadn't seen as clearly as a swing trader. So it's been really, really wonderful to be here with you guys, and it's been exciting, and I'm a better trader because of it. And, and I love doing it, and I love helping other people. Like you said, I do like helping them to come along, because I want all retail traders to take over the world, right? But to do it professionally and successfully, and not just by gambling. Right?
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I am so excited to have you part of the team, and just so that people know, you are predominantly or mostly or all an options trader.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Awesome.
For the IRA and stuff, I'll have stocks for long term, but not to trade.
Right. Yep. So guys, so just so you know, so like I said before, right? A lot of different variety inside True Trading Group. Myself, I trade equities. I go after the stocks themselves. I'm in the stock positions, but whenever I alert a trade, even though I might get into the stock, I always give people an option. If they want to follow me on a position, I might say, I'm buying the stock at, guys, I'm long at $99.20. My stop loss is 98. And I'll say, or you can follow me in, let's say, the August 11th $100 strike call option. And this way, members that have smaller accounts or like to trade options instead of the equity, for whatever the reason, they can go ahead and they know exactly which option contract to go look for. If they want to follow my trade, the alert that I'm sending out, if they want to follow me, that they could actually go ahead and do that by sending out that options alert. So, but these two other moderators that you guys have right here, Shai and Andrea underneath me, they're both option traders. And the thing that I think also people need to think about and realize, and Andrea, I want to get into your fantastic trade today on Amazon. Congratulations again. I want to get into your analysis on that here in just a moment. But I actually had a one-on-one today. We do one-on-ones in True Trading, guys, like one-on-one mentor sessions with members. And I had one today, and the person that I was talking to was having a tough time trading really, really fast moving and real high volatility type of, and was an options trader. And we talked about, shifting. We actually looked into their trading and looked into their trading statistics and to see where their success is and where they're having a harder time managing risk, and realize that the lower volatility type of stocks are much better for her to trade. The performance is much better. The result is much better. The win rate, everything, the control, the risk management, all much better. And you're looking at two traders right here that one loves intense volatility, yep. Tesla, Netflix, Enphase, right? These are going to be Adobe. These are the stocks that Shai is going to trade. Shai loves volatility. I love volatility. I traded these small cap, halting, the roller coaster that goes upside down 3 times. And then you have Andrea that likes more of the medium volatility, which would be like Amazon.
AMD, Apple.
I think he froze on this.
He did. I'm like, he's not. Did I just interrupt him? No, he froze. Okay.
No, he froze. Well, go ahead. Which one is it?
AMD, Google.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm not sure. I just got booted off of I just got kicked off of the stream there for a second, but I'm sorry about that, guys, but I am back. But yeah, and this goes all back to what I was saying before about the variety of the moderators in True Trading Group is I think a huge advantage for members, so that members can see how different professional traders go about their trading day and what they trade and how they implement their strategy to figure out what is going to be best for them. So I wanted to make sure that everybody understands that. So with that being said, Andrea, why don't you go ahead, talk to us about this Amazon call option position. This is a monster. What is this 90, 100% gain, I think, on the day already?
It depended on when you got in. Yeah, but I had a little over 100 on what I sold. And
incredible.
Some that are over 100 now. So but it did pull back a little bit. So I have no worries for tomorrow, yeah. Right? So I decided because Amazon did so well with the earnings, and I just drew my support level and knew where it would come back to and where it would pop from if it was going to. And I really see double bottoms on my chart. So yeah, from the daily chart, I start there, Mike. So I would have showed where the level was, on Amazon from yesterday, where we had, gotten to with the lows and the highs. And then it always looks different on your chart than mine, Mike, for some reason. But
the colors? Because is it the colors are different?
It's not the colors. It's like the levels or something. So I did move my laptop over here so that I could see what I did, so I can see it too. Because mine did not break above yesterday's high like it's showing on yours. My high, I have.
Mine didn't. This didn't break above yet.
Maybe that's true. On my screen, I can't see it.
Yeah, you can't see it. I'll draw a line across it. So there's yesterday's high.
Okay, that's better. I'm like, wait, that's not the same. Okay, right. Okay, so yeah. So I had drawn that. I had also drawn the close. The close and the low.
Yep.
The candle before. And then my expectation was that it was such a good earnings report that more likely the higher probability was that if it bounced, we were going to continue. So then I looked to the intraday and I watched for the double bottom. And so that's sort of, I'm like with Shai on what she does. I see that double bottom and there's absolutely no hesitation for me in taking it. And so that's what I did. And I stuck the stop below it. which I'm trying to work out what stops, because I use pretty tight stops, but I don't want to do that here. So let me see, tell you where I have the stop. When I got to go to my intraday, yeah. But the stop was, let me get 22-minute chart. The stop I had placed at 138.79, 138.79.
All right, let me go ahead and I'll adjust this.
Kind of placed underneath that, and then
Yep, and then entry was right around like 10 a.m.
Yeah, it was like 10:20 or something. I mean, I was looking at it today because I'm like, I'm not as good as Shy. I didn't write this all down on a piece of paper. I don't freaking know. I put it on my I don't know.
I did. Yeah, so entry was right. Was right here, and you know what?
That's double bottom. Yeah, right there with that large big candle.
Yep.
And goes through the rest of them. I love that candle. Yeah.
And what I love here, and guys, again, and viewers, what I want you to really take from this is you're starting to see the strategies of different moderators. How we talked about, like Shy went over her Joker, right? Which is that you gap underneath the major moving averages. She's going to short that bounce and retest that major moving average every single time that she sees it, and that's her go-to. That is her go-to setup. And then now you have Andrea, where Andrea very, very good, relying on continuing to trade with trend, and look for bottoming patterns, looking for double bottoms so that trend can continue. Because oftentimes you have trend, pullback, and then during that pullback, some people will mistakenly try to just reverse the trend when in reality it's just a pullback and trend continues. So looking for those bottoming patterns for the trend to then pick up and then continue is a setup that Andrea goes for and looks for and is extremely good at identifying. And then you can see again here, Amazon double bottoming here this morning off of the entry. And then you got this beautiful extension move in the afternoon. And then what was the actual option, Andrea, that you were in?
143 call for this week.
Okay, so the 143 call, guys, for this week, and I think initial entry 85 cents, and then add at 95 cents.
Yeah, and then I added more at that bottom piece. Yeah,
yep. So, and then ripping profits off at $1.60. Yes, I love it.
I know. I was like, I'm just letting go. I trust this. So there was.
I'm gonna call that the uni dance.
Yeah, that is the uni dance.
We're gonna call there it is, the uni dance, guys. It's official. It's official right here on this live stream. We have just coined the uni dance. So from now on, we're all gonna do.
I traded Amazon.
You want to do the uni dance?
Up top, girl.
I took your trade. I took your first alerted trade was Amazon. I took this trade because of you. So thank you. Yep, I got in at 85 cents, got out right around 160-ish. Yep. So that was a great trade. I appreciate that.
You're Shy girl, please. And I think one of the cooler things that I tend to like to do is not to sell all at the 160, right? Because I don't want to. I'm not done with this position, right? And I have the whole week. And so now we are so deep in this money. My concern is we're not in the money yet, but we're so deep in that option. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you don't have to get to 143 to make money. So I like to look at the volume and open interest in these contracts. So, and I'm just really good at getting them. And then they just increase so much. So I'm trying to go with the money instead of after it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was trained to do, is go with it. So that's what I do. That's how I option trade. And so I'm still holding some, probably a quarter of the position, I think.
Okay.
That I'm still holding. And then I did add a little bit more on that pullback. I did add a little bit more, a little bit more than I had before, but I just couldn't resist. So yeah, so I'm that's what I've got on that one.
Yeah, just a beautiful trade, guys. Yeah, so it was right into this push. So this push right here is where then Andrea started taking profits off on the position all the way, like $1.60, $1.65, I think $1.30, maybe even a piece off there. But it was a phenomenal trade, still long. And guys, when you're looking for trade ideas and you're trying to determine, because I get a lot of times, inexperienced traders will ask, well, how did you know? That's what they always say, right? But how did you know Amazon? And it's the way that you have to start to think about these things is Amazon on Friday was one of the strongest stocks in the entire market because of the amazing earnings that they had on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
You had a huge gap up on Amazon. Then what happens in the market on Friday? On Friday, the market sells off, right? So Friday afternoon, the market gives you this big sell-off. And that started to pull Amazon with it, but barely. I mean, we barely broke the low of the day. Like the low of the day on Amazon was 140, and we got down and we closed at 139.60. So I mean, you barely broke the low of the day when the market absolutely just sold right through that low. That's a sign of relative strength. There's a positive catalyst. The stock was up big. Yeah, it kind of pulled back into the end of the day, but the whole market was selling off. Now you come into Monday with a gap up in the overall market. You go right back to Amazon, and just like Andrea said, they had the positive catalyst. So she said, I think that this stock, if it holds this level, I think it's going to continue higher. And that's recognizing relative strength to say, okay, the stock held up really well when the market sold off. Now the market's green. Let's look for buying pressure to take that stock back to the upside. Was patient, waited for the double bottom, which is her go-to setup, and then it was able to capitalize on 100% gain, still in some of the position. Congratulations, Junie. And I know you saw a ton of people in chat saying that 90%, 85%.
Yeah. I'm so glad because, I'm very, very grateful that they are able to pick up and do it.
Awesome.
I trained them well, Mike and STR.
Yes, absolutely.
STR, they're really well trained. So
absolutely. And I have to say, because being a member first, right? And this is a thing about True Trading Group that we really pride ourselves on, is as we grow as a company and as we grow as a trading community, something that we pride ourselves on is really hiring professional traders from within our community. Because if we believe that our community is the best damn group of traders that this industry has to offer, then we should be able to bring professional traders from that community into a moderator position to help other members become successful. And the two of you have done that with such grace, with such just passion, and with such energy. And I want to thank both of you for it. And I will have a question for you, Andrea.
Yes.
Being member first, I know I've had Shy on here before, and she's kind of gone through her story and she's kind of had her message to members, but being member first and now being part of the mod community, anyone that is on this live stream that is not yet a member of True Trading Group, that is maybe struggling with their trading, or they're considering joining True Trading Group, they're on the fence, what would you say to someone that's viewing this live stream that is considering True Trading Group, now knowing everything that you know and being part of this community for as long as you have?
Yeah, I really do believe that that's how I got the confidence to do it anyway. So even somebody who'd been doing it so long, I wasn't doing this for that long. You know what I mean? So the members in here are absolutely amazing. They always have been. Everybody's always there to try and encourage you and help you. So and we have great education. That's first and foremost. Educated traders. What are you gambling if you're not educated? If you didn't know that you should look at that support level, what are you going to trade, right? And then how many times are you not going to stay in the trade because you're going to be like, oh, but I've already made a little bit. I just need to go now. And those kind of mistakes that are so common with traders when you first start are avoidable if you get educated. And TTG has a really good education, and they have lots of people in here who do videos and education all the time. And Jason with his red to greens and everything to teach new traders what to do, how to start. Then once you know how to start, you figure out what you see on the chart, and you have endless potential, for what you're capable of doing. So there is no other platform that I've ever, haven't been exposed to other platforms out here who do what TTG does. And so I feel very blessed to be here with you guys, and to now be able to help people this way is amazing. So thank you so much to you guys.
Awesome. I love it. I love it so much. Shy, what about you? What would you say to anyone that's viewing this live stream right now that's considering True Trading Group?
I would say that anyone who's probably viewing this live stream has either done one or two things in the market. Either you made a lot of money and lost it, or you just lost a lot of money, but you've seen other people make a lot of money, right?
Right.
So like those are the people that watch these live streams. How do I know that? Because I was one of those people watching the live stream. I actually made a lot of money and then lost it, right? And then I found my way here. So I challenge everyone every time. Now, if we come over here, we do the cha-chings, we hit these big trades, but my message is always to the member: we made it. Now, can you keep it?
Yeah.
Right? Like, how do you keep it? And that is my strategy. That's kind of what I focus on, is being able to keep it, teaching different strategies to, my goal is not necessarily to grow my trading account, it's to grow my bank account, right? So it's to grow my personal checking account.
That was awesome.
That is my goal, right? So I hit big trades, I move it to the Shaw's account, and certain things like that, because you don't want to, as the Wolf, another moderator would say, you don't want to gamify this, right? Where like your P&L just going up and down. And I just noticed that when I move money, it becomes more tangible, therefore more real. Therefore, I tend to have more emotions behind keeping my trading account a certain way and then keeping my bank account a certain way. So, listen, I say it all the time, Mike. You hear me say it all the time. Generational wealth is made, not by just working for the rest of your life. Like that's what my grandparents did. That's what my dad did. It's made by doing something different. And if you want to be a trendsetter, if you want to try something different, you need to do it right. You need to get the education first, as Uni said, and TTG is the place to do it.
Oh, awesome, Shai. I love that. So well said. Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Incredible. Yeah, that was really good. I just love our team, and I love our community so damn much. It is just, I gotta tell you, and this goes for everybody. It is such a pleasure trading with all of you every single day.
Yes.
It really, really is.
We have fun too, though. We have a lot of fun.
We have a hell of a lot. I mean, making money is a lot of fun too. But
Just numbers also out there, guys. You guys rock. The amount of work you guys put in to do this, and it's just, you're amazing to me, and I love you all, and I'm so grateful that I get to spend every day with you now. Well, I always did anyway, but now I get to be on the mic and telling you what I'm doing finally. Woo!
Yes.
But these members are amazing, amazing members, and that's just how and they keep coming back, right? They're renewing their yearly membership, right? Why? Because they're finding success. They have a family. It's a beautiful place to be.
And the transparency is key. Like, even we're not all 100% winners, right? But even on those losing trades, if I have a losing trade and I see something that I'm like, this is what I did wrong, I will come and I will share that, right?
Yep.
Yes.
And we will learn from it together. And then when we see it again, we're like, no. Like, remember the last time we did that?
Right. Learn from it.
And you learn from it, and you make better decisions because of it. And trading is lonely, so to be a part of
It is.
a group of thousands of people, you just don't feel alone when you lose money and when you make money. Either way, you have a family and a support system that understands both ways.
Absolutely. And you don't just have one trading partner, you have thousands of trading partners. It's
like Uni is the bull and I'm the bear. Like Uni
yes, totally true.
Uni sees every chart, and it's so crazy because I'll send her a chart and I'm like, Uni, what you see? She's like, I see like long term this looks bullish. And I'm like, I'm like, this looks bearish to me. But like that's how we balance each other out, right? Because it allows me to see the other side, and it also allows her to see the other side of the trade.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it helps us both. But if Uni ever says, that does look bearish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you better get yourself
good, right? Yeah, I do sometimes do the other, because it really is literally just the opposite, right? Instead of that double bottom, it's a double top. So I can tell people, oh, double top, right? I can certainly do that. Yeah. It's just not.
I don't want to trade it, right? So
I don't have to, because I make enough money because it does this every single day. Yeah. I'm sorry, but there is always a trade. I don't ever have a day that I don't have a trade, right? And I usually have 4 and 5 trades a day, right? So, and I don't need to. So why do I? I get the whole concept of it. Obviously, in 2020, when it's going straight down, what else are you going to do, right? But I traded some badass bear flags. I really did as they rallied. Tell me I did. I just
You did.
out of that rally, damn it. I'm just saying, right? So it's just so possible to trade anything, and there's so many stocks, and there's just so many different ways you can do it. And I keep telling members, narrow in on what you want to do and focus.
Yeah.
Focus.
If you want to be a bull, you be the best damn bull. If you want to be the bear, be the strongest bear. You know?
Strongest bear you can be. Absolutely. And you have both opportunities. You want to swing trade. You want to day trade. It's all here. You can do advanced options. That's here too. There's absolutely everything here at TTG that you need. There's not a trader identity that you can't be, right? Because you have exposure to all of them. So you get to choose. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, guys, these are you're just seeing 3 of your moderators, myself, obviously, Andre and Shai, but there's 7 others, right? There's 7 others that all have their own trading style and their own background. And if you guys want to come and check out True Trading Group and see what it's all about and trade with us for a full 7 trading days, you certainly can do so. We have a 7-day trial. I encourage every person that's on this live stream that is not a member of True Trading Group to sign up for our trial. It's a 7-day trial. Why don't you guys do me a favor? Type the letters TTG in chat right now if you are not a member of True Trading Group. Right? If you're not a member of TTG, then go ahead right now and just type the letters TTG inside of chat. I want to see how many people that we have on here right now that are not part of the community yet. Let's go ahead and type TTG, folks, for those of you that are not part of our community. Nice. Renee says, what's up, you guys? It's my first time tuning into the stream. How do you feel about Coin and Amazon? Well, we felt pretty damn good about Amazon for a while. So if you're just joining us, we just recapped a 100% gain on call options on Amazon today. So I'd say we feel pretty damn good about Amazon. So listen, guys, those of you that are not part of the True Trading Group community, listen to me. Go to TTGTHREE.com. That is TTG3 spelled out.com. Again, TTGTHREE.com. It's a 7-day trial. It's 7 trading days. So the weekend does not count against your 7 days. It's 7 full trading days. We charge $3 just to make sure that you are, in fact, a real person. All right. We maintain a very high quality chat room. I don't want people coming in there and just spamming a bunch of nonsense while we're all trying to make money during the day and you disrupt the integrity of the chat room. So we charge $3 just to make sure that you are a real person. Okay. It's a one-time payment. There's no automatic renewal. There is no automatic upgrade. There is no reoccurring payment, nothing like that. No games. It's a 7-day trial. It is a one-time payment of $3. Go to TTGTHREE.com and you guys enter your name, email, phone number, fill out the application, and then you guys can get yourselves ready to be part of our community. Nice. Stephen Cruz says, I joined the trial on Friday. You guys are amazing. Stephen, welcome to the TTG fam, man. Enjoy your week with us. You just joined the trial Friday, so this is your first day in chat with us. Welcome. You joined on one hell of a day and one hell of a week. Guys, I'm telling you, this is the week to join the trial. Okay, if you guys want to join TTG, I'm telling you now, it's going to be a crazy week. You got inflation data that's coming up. You still have a lot of earnings coming out. This market is going to move in a big way. It's going to be the best damn $3 you ever spent in your entire life. We've all got $3. I spend $3, more than $3 for a coffee at Starbucks. Okay, so $3, TTGTHREE.com. Go ahead now, sign up for that trial, folks. Get your butts in chat. Yeah, Stephen Cruz, man, my pleasure.
Great choice, guys. Great choice. Stephen, congrats.
Come trade with us.
Yeah, for real.
Does anybody have any questions for myself or Uni or Shai? Does anybody have any questions for us before we do break for the evening? Best group ever. If you want to learn, then trade and make some serious generational wealth, sign up now, says Heather Hill. Yes. It's tough, like when you can't thank everyone at the award ceremony. All the mods are savages and have your best interest. That is, we really do. We really have we have an all-star team. We really, really do. and I consider myself lucky to be trading with such amazing traders on a daily basis. CPI up or down this week? Guido, I have no idea, man.
Oh, yeah, get your magic coin.
Yeah, let me get my magic eight ball out. I don't know what the CPI number is going to be. I don't try to pretend like I can predict the future. There's not a single person that knows what that CPI number is going to be. What I will do is, and I'll talk about this with members inside of chat, and we'll talk about this as the week goes on, but we'll talk about if this, then that type scenarios based on the CPI data. Because what I would much rather do, which is a much higher probability of success, is going to be understand how will the market react to a high CPI data number, an inline number, an under expectation number versus core versus headline versus month over month versus year over year. What is going to make the markets move higher and move lower? 8:30 a.m. Eastern on Thursday, that CPI number comes out. I believe that either this month or next month, we run the risk of an upside surprise on the inflation number, where the numbers are a little bit higher than people had initially anticipated, and that causes a negative reaction in the markets as everybody begins pricing in another rate hike in September and possibly pricing in maybe even one more rate hike throughout the rest of this year if you get a higher than expected CPI number. And that would move stock prices to the downside and create volatility and create really good trading opportunities for us that, believe me, we will be all over when those opportunities do present themselves. But I will go through those if this, then that scenarios. So, okay, we wait, the number comes out at 8:30. What is it? Now we've got our book, we've got our playbook, we've got our game plan. And then when that bell rings at 9:30, we execute on that game plan to the best of our ability to give ourselves and to put ourselves in the greatest position to profit. And that is what we do inside True Trading Group. And that is what you will learn on a daily basis as a member of TTG, guys. So go join that trial now. It's TTGTHREE.com. That's TTG3 spelt out. Go ahead, join that trial. It's a one-time payment of $3, 7 full trading days.
Can't wait to trade with you guys.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Excellent, folks. All right, guys. Well, ladies, thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I'll be watching Datadog tomorrow. Datadog reported bell tomorrow. So that's going to be.
Oh, wait, Datadog is before the bell?
Yes.
Oh,
Now we
I
got
like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I'll be all shy. I will be. You and
You
I.
gonna
might-
join me?
Oh yeah, you and I might be trading the same thing tomorrow.
Yes.
Because I'll tell you what, Shy. You know what's pretty damn close right now? The 50-day moving average.
So you already.
for her. That's it.
So
We
let's
got
see.
underneath it, and it's on.
Yeah, you gap underneath it. We going for it.
Hey, Mike.
But if we stay above it, beautiful support level there at 103, 102.
You to go catch that double bottom.
That's
Right.
it. That's
This is what's going to happen. Tomorrow, if Datadog's above the 50-day, Uni's going to catch the double bottom long back to 110. If we're under the 50-day, Shy's catching the short at 102, and she's going to run it down to 95. That's what's going to, I'm telling you now, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to come on this live stream tomorrow. We're going to recap the trade. We're going to tell you it was a banger. Get your butts in chat. Join that trial. You don't want to miss it, guys. TTGTHREE.com. Well, thank you so much for coming on here tonight and sharing your trades with us, your analysis, your experience, your education. The members appreciate it. The viewers appreciate it. I appreciate it. So Shy, Andrea, thank you very much for coming on here this evening. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. I'm sure you're probably hopping into STR at some point throughout the night to keep the education going. But I'll see you guys in chat tomorrow morning, and we'll take a look at what Datadog is doing.
All right.
Thanks.
See you all tomorrow.
All right. Take care. All right, folks. Well, there you have it. Again, just introducing you guys. I say all the time, right? I come on these live streams. I tell you that I'm not the only person here in True Trading Group. I'm just the face that you see on these live streams every day. But there's a whole team of professional traders that are doing a lot of the heavy lifting, that are helping our members, that are identifying opportunities, that are calling out trades, that are answering questions, that are providing analysis for the entire trading session. We're not gone after an hour or two and you're left to fend for yourself. Our mods with you from before the bell all the way through into the close. And then the education continues even after hours inside of our after hours SGR chat room, where that education just continues all throughout the night. Members are in there. Members are sharing screens. Members are doing workshops. They're talking about trade ideas right up until tomorrow morning, the next day around 8 in the morning. And then then the main chat will open back up, and then we start the day all over again. Get a feel for what it's like to be part of this community. Go to ttgthree.com. It'll be the best damn $3 you guys have ever spent. Enter your name, email, phone number, click yes, I want this. Fill out that application, and then get your butts in chat tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in tonight, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed the live. Congratulations to all of our members that capitalize on SVFD, Tesla, and Amazon trades of the day. Not one, not two, but 3 bangers. Let's keep that momentum going. What's it going to be tomorrow? Possibly Datadog. You heard it here first. We'll see how that plays out tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in tonight, folks. Subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, turn on your notifications. I'll see you